and the white flag for Juan Pablo Montoya.
What a masterful race he has driven.
Really a very technical race after being so aggressive to pass Simon Pagenaud. That's what you want to hear, 4.1.
And it's always difficult when you're one of the older drivers in a team, when you have this new driver coming on board like Simon Pagenaud that everybody is singing the praises of. You have to show your dominance every time you get in the car. And what he's doing right now is he's starting to build towards the Indy 500. There will not be another driver in the field that will be as hungry as him. This is the first step to attacking Indy and trying to be the winner of the 100th Indianapolis 500.
He will not lead the most laps, but he's going to lead the ones that count the most. Another win at St. Pete for Roger Penske, and back-to-back wins for Juan Pablo Montoya.
Local yellow, turn 1. Way to go, buddy. Good job, guys. Hell of a drive all day. Flat eight. Great job, great job. Good way to start the year.
Newgarden getting a run.
Here comes
He
Newgarden.
blocks the inside, so he was high again. Looks like Rahaal's car is pushing because he almost hit the wall in 4, and then again in 2. And here we go.
And the caution has come out.
Saturday night shootout, Phoenix style.
You just lit up like a Christmas tree, my friend. It's about to get real. Oh, my goodness. 39th career win for Scott Dixon, his first at Phoenix. And the 4-time champion is in the win column in 2016.
Well done, boys. Good to see you. Great pit stops, man. Strategy. Thank you very much.
Pagenaud trying to get back to victory lane.
He's pretty close here, Paul.
The gap between Sato and Juan Pablo Montoya.
I'll tell you what, it'll be fireworks. This is his last chance, really. And there you see Dixon using up what he has remaining on the push to pass.
The final lap. Simon Pagenaud in front. It was pit strategy and great pit work by his team.
A lot of cars. This could be a problem as well. They're going to catch these guys before the end of the lap. So you would not want to catch these guys with 2 corners to go. They're going awfully slow.
And that's exactly what's going to happen here as they make the right turn. And down the back stretch they go. For the last time, down Seaside Way.
This is a problem. Oxworth is very off the pace right here.
Into turn 9 and 10. The final time through the hairpin. Will this come into play? Look at Dixon right on the back bumper of the 22. Right on the back wing. Can he make it happen? Simon Pagenaud trying to hold on. Pagenaud's going to win at Long Beach. Less than 2 laps remain from Barber Motorsports Park for Simon Pagenaud. Trying to put together one of the best starts to a season since Sebastian Bourdais won 4 straight to open the 2006 Champ Car season.
Rahal running 1 minute 14 laps to Pagenaud 1:10. So Pagenaud now completely in the clear.
So is Bourdais. I think this is going to be a wild final lap. Graham Rahal hanging on as Newgarden and Power are right there now with the lead group.
21 of Joseph Newgarden was able to get by Will Power. And so now it's Newgarden that's going to close the gap on Rahal to see if he can take second away.
Just a perfect flip-flop from last year. It was Rahal on the charge. Newgarden holding him off. Now Newgarden has a chance to come back.
What a great battle here for the final 2 spots on the podium. Graham Rahal trying to hang on for second. Joseph Newgarden, after winning last year, has moved up to 3rd. Will Power back to 4th.
And one of the things that's helped Graham, he's been using the push to pass as Pagenaud is on cruise control.
What a run for the 22 of Simon Pagenaud. It looked as though he wasn't going to be able to hold off Graham Rahal, but then after the damage, Simon Pagenaud checked out on the field. Pagenaud coming out of 15. He'll see the checkered flag for his 6th career win.
So Simon Pagenaud comes onto the main straightaway. He'll see the white flag displayed, and we're in the final lap of the Grand Prix of Indianapolis.
One lap, we're good on fuel.
Last time a driver won 3 straight races in the Verizon IndyCar Series, the last 2 races of 2013 and the opener of 2014. It was willpower that did it for Team Penske. Pagenaud is less than a lap from doing it again.
Don't forget to add those 2 seconds.
Remarkable, isn't it?
Incredible.
Just textbook, just perfect over the curbs, consistent, the same thing each and every time.
Remember, for a segment of this race, Simon was not the race leader, was shuffled back to third on an exchange of pit stops and the timing of a caution flag. But they worked it just the way they needed to get him back to the front of the final pit stop. And now he's in the final corners.
Yes, as Scott said, this has been a textbook win.
He's going to celebrate a birthday in the middle of this week. He'll have a trophy from Indianapolis for the second time to celebrate it with, as he goes after a spot on the Borg Warner Trophy later. Simon Pagenaud wins for the second time the Grand Prix of Indianapolis.
Absolutely fantastic in lap. You did that one for us. Good job.
One more lap to go.
Coast, half a lap lead, clutch and coast, save fuel, clutch and coast.
Boy, I'm just thinking about Robbie Gordon running out of gas back in 1999.
There's Munoz in the blue and black car. He and Newgarden are going to race for second at the moment unless Rossi runs out of fuel. He's off of turn 2. He's half a lap to go.
Full throttle.
Message is you're now going too slow.
Got this, bring it home, he's down to 2. Hey, push.
He's done it.
Checkered flag is in the air. A first-timer is going to win the 100th Indianapolis 500-mile race. California's Alexander Rossi to the checkered flag, and he's done it.
Checkered flag, you just won the Indy 500, baby! Oh my God. Awesome job! Oh my God.
A week ago in Indianapolis, Sebastian Bourdais' team used the same fuel strategy as winner Alexander Rossi to get a 10th place finish out of what had been a very difficult month on the oval track. He spent the week between here in Detroit and Indianapolis with his family in a motorhome at the Cedar Point Amusement Park. Said it's one of the highlights of their season, a family road trip between the two races. Now he's one lap away from capping off that family road trip with a checkered flag for a second year in a row at Detroit.
So neat and tidy, so much experience, as you mentioned, Eddie. And for the Motor City right now, a Chevrolet-powered car running first.
A Honda second.
Turn 7, the final time. Half a lap to go. In open wheel racing statistics, this victory will tie Sebastian Bourdais with Bobby Unser for 6th all time as he comes to the final corners. They worked their magic on pit lane, and he did the rest. Checkered flag, and Sebastian Bourdais wins at Detroit for a second straight year.
If you're driving for Penske and you don't win the Indy 500, I think the next best race you can win
overtakes on this lap, help me out.
is Detroit.
White flag, last lap. You mentioned Roger Penske, his organization, the promoters of this event that raises so much money for the Belle Isle Conservancy to try and rebuild and restore this wonderful island that so many citizens enjoy throughout the year. Roger's corporate business headquartered here in Detroit. This is hometown, and of course the hometown of Chevrolet. And they want to win here very, very badly. The next best thing to a win at Indy for them.
And Penske Automotive Group, the second largest automobile group here in North America.
Pagenaud closing in a little bit here.
Tim Cindric say, overtake, overtake. Will Powers now just got one left. Simon just used his last one.
I don't think he's close enough.
Is there overtake?
Yeah, that was the last chance right there to make any kind of a desperate move. So checkered flag, his 26th career win. And his first win since the first race of May 2015. Will Power wins it in Detroit.
Good job, man. Good job. Nice recovery from yesterday, boys.
What about those moves that Tony Kanaan has pulled down the back straight? Are we getting ready for another one? White flag out, 4 more miles. Who's going to win the Cola Grand Prix?
And Will Power has to be coached on his push-to-pass, Paul. Use up that power. He's got 2 left.
He was on it. He's going to use it the next straightaway, and he's going to use it after the carousel, the 3 long straightaways. But Tony's right there, and he's got to make it happen now.
Those overtakes, bud.
And Tony's used everything he has left, so he has to do it on corner speed. I don't know if he's going to be able to tow on Power with 2 push-to-passes.
You can see the push-to-power. Power's on it. He's pulling away on the straightaway. So if he can get through these next section of corners clean, it's pretty much game over, but anything can happen.
Paul, I think his best chance is right here. Get a good exit, try to stay close in the kink, and get him on braking for turn 8.
For Canada corner.
Not close enough.
Before Canada corner. Down to turn 8 and getting ready. Half a lap left to go. Tony Kanaan hasn't won a race in a season and a half. Fontana 2014 was TK's last victory. Carousel for the final time.
I'll tell you what, it's gotten a lot harder for Power this last half of the race. The last 10 laps, it's been a struggle. He had everybody covered earlier.
1 more push to pass used for Will Power.
And that's his last one, and look at what it delivered for him. Look at the gap that 3 push-to-passes earns you over 1 lap. 2 corners to go for Will Power. Now he's out. If Tony Kanaan can close, he might have a chance up the hill.
2 more corners left. Tony Kanaan, what a race weekend he's put together, but not quite enough at the end. The Cola Grand Prix is won by Will Power for Team Penske. Detroit and now Road America. Will Power said today, I can win this championship, and he most certainly has taken a big step.
He's got clear track now, no hurry to pass anybody. He's got a couple more lap cars in front, but he can almost just tag onto the back of Chilton's car here and tow an anchor to him and just ride here for the last couple laps.
And this is glorious stuff in the heartland of America. Young American star chasing his first oval win.
Joseph Newgarden has put on a driving clinic here at Iowa today, really all weekend long. A great qualifying effort. You think about what he's come back for, or from, I should say, from Texas. Joseph Newgarden out of turn 4 onto the front straightaway. Joseph Newgarden wins in Iowa.
Good job, Joseph.
Safety car. Elio is desperate for a win, but as Adriana knows all too well, she wants her man to be standing on the top step of the podium. So too does Liz Power, ready to roll. And look at Hinch. Look at the mayor of Hinchtown. He's ready to get up in it and fight his way not only onto a podium but perhaps a win. But Will Power has gone back to green in Toronto.
What a beautiful gap he created for himself there through the final 2 corners. He'll be on the button, hopefully, for the rest of the lap. So far, I don't see it light up. There it is. Top of the roll hoop. It's gone green for Power.
Sato's on the push to pass. Castro Neves is on the push to pass. Everybody that has one is using it. Hinchcliffe has a nice gap to Kanaan. Kanaan has got to make something happen the next lap if he's going to get on the podium.
Look further back. Pagano out of push to passes. He looks pretty exposed there coming down the back straightaway. That's Andretti. And Marco Andretti fighting for a top 10 after starting last.
And Bourdais was able to defend and fend off Scott Dixon. Dixon had to check up and Pagano got close to him. Power, Castro Neves and Hinchcliffe, the local hero, is going to stand on the podium at home. How about that? Turn 8 for the final time. Will Power, he felt good in qualifying. It didn't go all that well, but he loves this place. He's won twice before. And once he clears the revised turn 11, you can make it 3. Will Power, he really is back in this championship fight. Wins on the streets of Toronto.
Yeah, finally we got a yellow go our way.
laps to go the last time by at the line. Simon Pagenaud looking to extend his points lead through turn 11. And remember that the finish line at Mid-Ohio is different from where we do our starts and restarts at Mid-Ohio, which is effectively on the backstretch. But this will be the finish 1 lap from now as the white flag comes out. Simon Pagenaud cooking through turn 1. What a drive today.
Last lap, again. Make sure you slow down turn 4.
Slow down, as Kyle Moyer tells him to slow down for the local yellow. You don't want to run through there with too much speed. Well, had a meeting with the chief steward, and he really didn't like these guys running fast through yellow zone, so he's got to slow it down, get down to just a safe zone here. You can see right here he slows down, takes it nice and easy.
It's tough to do. They ask for 15% off in that segment, but that's difficult for a driver to know what 15% is when you've been driving 100% for almost 90 laps.
It's been a 6-race dry spell as far as wins go for Simon Pagenaud, and for Roger Penske and his crew, it's been since 2008 that they've won here at Mid-Ohio. 1 corner to go for Simon Pagenaud, looking for his 8th career Verizon IndyCar Series victory. Simon Pagenaud, Chevrolet, take the victory at Mid-Ohio. The driver able to move as long as it's not in response to the car behind him. So as long as Joseph Newgarden makes the move first, he's okay by the rules to do that.
And he keeps doing it in different spots on the track, trying to mix it up lap to lap, keep Ryan Hunter-Reay guessing, but it's not working. Here comes Hunter-Reay. Let's see if he gets a chance going to 3-0.
He's got the big run, now looks to the low side, gets the grab, drops down underneath, has the advantage and takes the spot from Joseph Newgarden.
That was so close. Ryan Hunter-Reay's nose to Joseph Newgarden's left rear pod.
What a comeback drive by Ryan Hunter-Reay, but talk about coming back. They've worked on this number 12 all day long for Will Power. Came through the field twice. What a great run. Championship focus on his mind after the problems for Will Power. Looking for 29th win in his career is Will Power. Would be his 4th win on an oval. Will Power is going to close this championship down through turn 3 for the final time onto the front straightaway. Chevrolet, Will Power claim the victory at Pocono.
Awesome day.
This is going to get really, really close. These guys are
White
almost
flag.
wrecking. Last lap.
1.5 miles to go. Hinchcliffe is still in front. Rahal behind him, edging just in front of Kanaan. Here's Pagenaud. Those 4 on the lead lap, racing for the win. Rahal down to the bottom. Rahal to the front around. Graham Rahal has taken the lead on the final lap. Can Hinchcliffe battle back? Kanaan still in the mix. Rahal and Hinchcliffe to the line. Graham Rahal has won at Texas Motor Speedway on the last lap pass of James Hinchcliffe.
And what an incredible job from Scott Dixon to just dominate.
Lap at this number.
On pace, full fuel, low fuel. That's Takuma Sato backwards. I believe that's the toe. That uphill turn 6 in the boot.
Dixon will be there soon, and he's going opposite direction to the track.
And he's doing it because he can't see the cars coming, so he wanted to, oh boy. Now it looks
now
like
he's in the middle of the track.
This might bring out a yellow.
And now he's going to roll back. I mean, you come around that corner, it is blind, so he gets it going. Dixon is not there yet, but that could have been disastrous. You come into that corner blind, and you got a car going backwards and forwards and spinning around. As we see Dixon now, he's only 1 corner away from where Sato was. And here's a battle for second place.
And Newgarden got it going into the bus stop. So Joseph Newgarden with a great drive today.
Oh, look at the speed difference. He's going. He says, forget the fuel, I'm just going to charge.
Kimball on Rossi.
And right now, these are Chevys all pushing at the end here. The Hondas appear to be saving a lot more fuel mode. And Scott Dixon, 2 corners left. Let's call it 3, 2 lefts and a right. And that'll put the cherry on an awesome day.
Kimball got by to 8th position. Newgarden up to second, but nobody has anything today for Scott Dixon, the master of fuel savings. He may not win the championship this year, but he wins for the 4th time in 7 tries at Watkins Glen. Scott Dixon is now a 40-time winner in IndyCar.
This guy is a very diverse and complete racer, and he is one lap away from being crowned an IndyCar Series champ.
And this is the gravy lap. This is where you take it all in. Big smile, a focus point to point. But man, what a job. He's earned every bit of this championship win. Just a few more corners.
It's not over yet because Graham Rahal is not out of his sight. He can't afford to make a mistake here, but we'll probably see him dive over the hill here. One more push to pass. He's still got 7 push to passes, more than anybody in the field. Look, the green light's on. Push to pass. He knows he's got enough fuel. The guy has been the master of the fuel and tires today, and he's just going to bring it home.
Pagenaud may not have the reputation like a Will Power as being super aggressive, but he is. He thrives. He relishes on pressure situations, and when the biggest pressure situation of his racing career has come calling, right here, right now, he has responded.
And there's been significant milestones this season. His first win for Penske at Long Beach, his qualifying performance at Iowa, the pole position yesterday over Will Power, all of that has built confidence.
And this is it. Not only did he stamp his authority on it to get that pole position, but now, at the final race of the year, he gets his first win in Sonoma, and Simon Pagenaud is the 2016 Verizon IndyCar Series champion.
Great job.
And mum and sister and family are delighted, as you would imagine. We'll get back to Simon in just a moment. Let's see who wins this individual fight here between Newgarden and Castro Neves.
This is your battle for third. Will he go for it? He takes a look. He doesn't have to pass him, but he took a look, tried to force a mistake by Joseph, and Castro Neves will come home with a Penske 1-2-3 in the championship.
Good job, buddy.
And Alexander Rossi runs out of fuel, and I think Hyundai got the position there for 4th.
He did indeed. But there is the champ, Simon Pagenaud, the 32-year-old Frenchman. It's his 9th career win. It's his 5th win of the season, and his first at this track. The captain must be delighted.
Yes, an amazing result on your 50th anniversary. You knew you were going to win the championship, but you called Castro Neves now to a 1-2-3. How gratifying.
Well, that was a great run. I just take my hat off to the whole team and what they've done all season long, and to cap it off here with another win, 10 wins for these guys. And certainly Pagenaud dug deep all year and came up with a win for the team, and I think you can see how good we are, and I can't take my hat off to these guys enough, and thank our sponsors. And Chevy, what great power we had. I think we made a lot of mileage there at the end.
Last year, the championship slipped away here. What changed this year?
Well, I think we focused, and we had the benefit of such a strong finish here at the end to have that race under our belt. Didn't have to go for it, so you never know.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Little rallycross experience paying off there. It's a nice drift, PT. I like that.
I like it too. He's going to use up that Chevy motor now and give the fans a treat, do some donuts. Don't stall it.
That would be a stall.
And he doesn't care.